This is the beginning of the third day of my trip and the second day in Italy. As I say, today I will head to the city hall of Montparnasse, but before that I will show you where I am with my family tree, so then you will understand what I'm looking for. Here is a view of my family tree. As you see, it's huge because I succeeded to retrieve a lot of ancestors of my French side. So now I'm zooming on my Italian side. So this is my grandfather, and I will click on him, and now this is where I am so far. As you can see, it's not that big. So I've got my grandfather with all the details from birth and death dates. And I've got my great-grandfather and my great-grandmother that I get from the wedding certificate, but that's it. I don't have any date, neither location where they're born. I've added the two names that I found yesterday on the tree. So now what I'm looking for is to have more details about my great-grandfather, great-grandmother. I'm in front of the city hall of Montparnasse, so now I will go inside and I hope I will be lucky to find any information. After a quick look around the city hall, I asked a question to this man at the desk. He explained me that before 1871, there's no record at the city hall because the church was in charge of the record. And this part of the country was part of Austria and not Italy, which making the church very difficult. But finally, he found the birth certificate of my grandfather. So here it is. I was hoping to find some indication about the age of my great-grandparents, but there's nothing about that. There's just information about where they used to live. I was hoping I could be more lucky with my grandfather, brother and sister record, but nothing there. I discovered that Guido was not the brother of my grandfather, but I found other brother and sister of my grandfather that I will show put in the tree later. This man also showed me where my great-grandparents used to live. Following the instruction, I'm now in the area where my great-grandparents used to live. And interestingly, if they didn't change the house number, the house on my back is the house, at least the location of the house where my great-grandfather used to live. I wanted to double-check the number of the house, and I spoke to Carlo. Weirdly, it happened that Carlo is one of my cousins, is the grandson of Augusta. Augusta is the mother of Pligio, which is my great cousin. We spoke together and they explained me how long they've been there, basically all their life. They explained me about the history. And weirdly, this is the real house of my great-grandparents. Everything has been destroyed during the earthquake, but there's still a remaining part that they show me after. So this is what is remaining of the house where my great-grandparents used to live. This still belong to them. And they show me around, which was very interesting. After that, they invited me for lunch. So we had lunch together, pasta, and then they explained me again what happened during the earthquake. They show me how it was before the earthquake and what happened during the earthquake. Everything was destroyed, and they have to rebuild everything around this area. Then we finish with a coffee, and weirdly, they have coffee with guapa being a strong alcohol. I don't know if it's a tradition from their side, but it was quite interesting. After this time with my cousin, I will go to visit another one, which is called Italo Zanitti, and if I'm lucky, we'll be here as well. So this is Annie and Italo. Annie is French, which was quite helpful to speak to, and this is Italo. Italo is the son of Olivo, which is a brother of my grandfather. They explained me a bit about their family, they show me around. They spoke a lot about the earthquake as well, which was a big thing for them. And this is a picture of their family, which are my great-grand-cousin. I'm now in Gemona. Italo and Annie, they explained me that my aunt, she did her Coventry in Gemona, so I'm here to try the convent. I already spoke to a nun working at the school near the convent, so she explained me exactly the direction to go there, so I will see if I could be lucky and find anyone there. My aunt was a nun, and this is the location of the convent she used to study. The convent has been rebuilt after the earthquake. I succeeded to speak to two nuns. They know my aunt because they used to write letters to each other. So they explained me a bit about her, what she was doing. They also explained me a bit of history of the convent. They showed me everything that was remaining when it was destroyed. They spoke a lot about the earthquake as well. So they showed me all the area, how it was before, how it became after. They succeeded to keep this wood in this room that was from the original convent. Also, walking the corridor, we found this picture of my aunt, which was kind of emotional. They also show me the church, which was a beautiful one, and they explain me all the history of this church. After this long day, this is the status of my family tree. I will show you right now. Based on the discussion this morning with the man at the City Hall, I removed Guido, but I've also added brother and sister that this man gives me details about. I've also added my cousin, Prigio, and Carlo that I met today, as well as Italo. This is the end of the journey for me. I don't think I will find much more information about my family now. I gave my email address to the man at the City Hall, so I'm expecting maybe they will send me an email with some details regarding my great-grandparents. I will finish with a picture that my cousin showed me this morning, which is showing my grandfather with all his brothers. Standing up on the back, it's Olivo, Callisto, and Antonio, and sitting down, it's Sebastiano and my grandfather, Giovanni.